Hiya. Sorry, just in a bit of a rush today. I've got a few minutes till Parkrun starts. As you can see today, we are in Carlisle Park. This is Carlisle Park. I've done this one before, but it was the B route because the river was a bit flooded. I'm trying to find some bushes to do my business. Don't know if there's toilets around that way. Right, so before I head back on there, gonna have a quick wee round here. But yeah, it's Carlisle Park, Parkrun. I'll catch you a second once I've evacuated myself. Evacuate yourself might sound a bit wrong. It sounds like I needed a shit, but I didn't. I needed a wee. But yeah, I've done this one once before. It's canny enough. Few challenging hills in there in the middle of it. Oh, a bit like this one. But yeah, last time I came, the river burst its banks a bit, so we did the B route. So hopefully it'll be the A route, and then I can class it as a new park run rather, just in my head. I think then the plans are there's some kind of splash pad here. I think the kids are going to that. They're just currently getting parked. I just got dropped off at the gates. Then there's some National Trust thing. Then there's some other stuff later on. I can't remember it. I know there's lots of stuff that's been planned. Why? Be canny. So next week I've got Northumberlandia 10k, and that is it's another one of those ones that's going to be hilly, but I don't know what it's going to be like because I think I did a 5k 10k there, yeah, but that's like 6-7 years ago. Might be completely different now, but I do know with regards to Parkrun, it's on a Saturday, you see, very awkward. Haven't decided if I'm going to do the Parkrun in the morning or not yet. But if I am, I'm open to suggestions. Right, still got 3 minutes. And the river looks normal, so I don't think we're going to be doing the other route, the B route. Can't think of anything else to say really. Say much like normal. I'll probably not try and talk because you've got to see this bit over here. You kind of go all up these big hills and stuff and then back down again. So I'll probably not have any time to talk. Well, I'll not have any breath to talk. I'll have time. So I might just do some recording of the route, just for anybody that wants to come here in the future. Maybe have a little chat at the end about how it went. But yeah, so I'm trying to make eye contact. I can hear them clapping in the distance. But yeah, enjoy the route, and I'll speak to you at the end.
Thank you. Really well done, brilliant stuff.
Morning! I don't know what to do it.
There's the kids. Hello.
Well done, Julie. Come on.
Well done, brilliant. Well done, amazing.
Hiya.
Julie, my house always free. Hey, have a pop.
Hiya.
Well done, amazing.
Hiya. Hiya. Nowhere. yeah. Cheers, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, it's an absolute scorcher, and there's no air. It's a nice route, very pretty. And I'll be out filming the pool because the little kids there. So I'll speak to you later. So I'm next to the pool, sitting in the shade. Oh, see, child. Just because it's so hot. Oh.
Yeah, it's GoPro waterproof.
No, not well. It is, but I'm not testing it here. I'll test it in like summer with sharks. It's been fun. So it's the second outro that I'm filming. Oh, look at that, lovely and sunny and picturesque. Basically just doing it again here because where we were, there was lots of running water and screaming kids, and I was convinced that everyone was gonna want to wee themselves when they were watching it. It's a bit more shade over here as well. Got a cool. No, not really. Sorry, hat is soaked because of the sweat. Look at it. Anyway, right, yes. So, second time I've done Carlisle Park. It was still lovely park. At hill, it doesn't feel too bad the first time round, but second and third time round, you're pretty tired. Didn't help today with the fact that it was so sunny, and the fact that I was just no air. I mean, obviously there's also a complete lack of fitness as well, but we'll not go into that. We'll blame the conditions instead. I mean, see, it is a lovely place. Lovely place for a walk when it's this nice. When it comes to running, I could do with it being a few degrees cooler, but we are in the middle of a heat wave, so there's always that to blame as well. It is, as I say, if you ever come here, the route we did today, which is the A route, you go round, well, you start there, you go up the hill, you go round, and you run along the riverside till you get to some Narnia corner, I think they called it, where the lamppost was, and you turn around, and then you come back, and you do that loop again. Pretty much same, and then on the third time you go where the start is, up that hill and then down and then around to the finish. So there's a fair few walkers on today's one, which I don't blame them because of the heat and stuff. Why? Then Kirsty went over and got me a lovely cup of tea from Greg's. I don't know what the cafe's like here. I was too busy with the kids in the splash pool. Bye. Trying to think, is there anything else that you need to know? So next week, I don't know if I mentioned before, the plan is Saturday morning potentially do Parkrun, and then I think it's like 5:30 at night. There's the Northumberlandia 10k, which is quite a tricky 10k because it'll be quite trail-like, even though it's not a lot. That'll be like in wooded areas and stuff. But it'll be all gravel. Anyone that's been in Northumberlandia, you can, you know what it's like. It is just like a lot of loose rock, lots of hills. I say last time I did any kind of run there, it was near, oh god, 5-6 years ago. I don't think it's even that new. There was quite a lot of the area never been explored even. Actually, I'm thinking about it, with Luna being 8, how old am I? 46. Probably talking like 6 years ago. I know it wasn't new then, but I don't know, I think it's a bit more developed now. Some of the paths are a bit more entrenched. But yeah, hopefully I get up and down some giant boobies, which is the main reason of doing it, because how often you get to see I've run up and down some boobies. Don't know how much of it you're going to actually get to do. I'll find out when I'm doing it. Well, it should be good. Quite looking forward to it, despite what my face is probably saying. And if I do have bits of pastry, it's because I just scoffed the sausage roll as well. I can't see what I look like, but I'm assuming I've got bits of pastry around my face. Today these felt fine, but normally doing 5k kind of like, I think I still need the support definitely, but the work I'm doing kind of is making my legs feel a little bit stronger every week. But time wise today, I think my watch said 28 minutes, which if I'm honest, park runs these days, if it's under half an hour I'm happy. Once everything's working as it should, then I'll be kind of trying to push and get back to where I was, which is around about like a 25-26 minute mark. But if I'm honest, like this one, it's probably never ever going to do this in 25 minutes anyway, because it's quite hilly. I was thinking about trying out that new easing one next week actually. I don't know, it looks canny. I'm just, do you know when you kind of think like, how much do I want to push my knees before I do the Northumberlandia 10k? Because I do definitely want to do that, but I think find somewhere that's not too hilly but just hilly enough to get your legs warmed up. But I don't want somewhere flat either, because they tend to be good for ticking them off, but I'm honest, I'm not a fan of the flats, unless I'm trying to get fast, which I'm probably not that fussed about. But you know, like the ones on promenades and stuff, they're alright, but I don't know, I get a bit bored. Like even like things like Chesty Street, it's not one I do very often, because I mean this is just me personally, don't get us wrong, I'm not having to go at these park runs. They run and people love them and they're all very nice and everyone enjoys them and everyone's entitled to their own thing. For me it was just a bit, I don't like flat ones, I don't like promenade ones particularly, and I don't really like loops. Like obviously you've got like this one and like a Gateshead where it's a different kind of loop. It is a punishing loop where you kind of, you know, you constantly thinking like where do I go with this, like how much effort do I put into it, and kind of like, and where do I need to push and where do I kind of need to ease off. But if it's just like Chester Street, which is just like 3 laps, which again, no against Chester Street, it's a nice park run, but just doesn't do it for me personally. I find it a bit boring. Like this one, I think I'd probably find it quite boring if I did it every week. But then I just don't like really doing the same routes, if I'm honest. Probably what it is. But I'm not a fan of routes. It's like generally speaking, I think that was my issue with the Gateshead half marathon as well. The fact that you're pretty much doing the same 10k route twice. Slight variations, but it's a bit like, oh well, it's fine. Anyway, that's just me. People can do whatever they want. I just see these people in the rowboats. I'm trying to work out how to get them, but I've seen a bunch of rowboats over there. I don't know if I should, because I think I could get the kids in it and have some fun, but I know they'll probably be a bit whingy and scared and terrified, because they're a bit like that sometimes. And obviously I'll try my best to be scaring them, because my job as a dad to try and shake this boat and make them freak out. So maybe it's me that's done the damage in the first place, who knows. Anyway, so I think the only runs I've got coming up this year, because I've been kind of laying off booking them because of obviously injuries and stuff. I've got this Northumberlandia 10k next week, then I have the Great North 10k, not Great North 10k, Great North Run in September, and then October I got the Jarrow 10k, which is just around the corner from where I live. But lots of people I knew did it last year and they just had a really cool medal, and I got quite jealous. I thought, I might as well give it a go. And I was doing the Great Scottish Run, the half marathon last year at the same time, so that's my half marathon, the only one I've done. I've got under 2 hours, and then week afterwards is when all the injuries and stuff started to happen, so that's kind of where things start going a bit wrong. So maybe the effort I put into that is what started it all. It's not. But I'm gonna go back to get the wife and kids, and then we're gonna go to the National Trust or English Heritage Place, wherever it is, and I know it's pretty weird. It is Luna's birthday tomorrow, so might do something. Obviously she's got stuff planned for tomorrow, but I think Garby wants to see Superman. Luna keeps saying she wants to see Superman, but then keeps changing her mind. So maybe Kirsty and Garby go see Superman and I'll go see something with Luna. I saw Superman yesterday because I knew she probably wouldn't want to go. I did enjoy it, by the way. Not everybody's cup of tea, but I thought it was quite good. I thought it was quite fun. Nice fun film. But I won't go into it just in case any of you haven't seen it. But I enjoyed it, and I hope you do too if you watch it. If it's your sort of thing. Anyway, yeah, that's where we are. I might do a bit of filming later on with the kids wherever we go. Depends, because it's not as much fun just watching me walk around tired. So if they don't want to carry the camera rather, then it probably won't happen. So if there's no kind of follow-up video to this to wherever we're going, that'll be why. Because they're too busy interested in wandering around and getting ice cream and various other things. But yeah, it's not the most exciting end of a video, I must admit. But keeping it real, man, and I'll see you later. Toodaloo.